What's your age?
I'm 20.
Well, what's going on, guys? Let's go ahead and see what these young, respectable women have to say about themselves. And let's see, maybe there's some guys in here, right? Because I know some of the ladies in the comments are saying like, oh, can you react to this about guys? I'll get to it. I don't know which one exactly has guys in it specifically. It's not like it says men in the title. So we'll see. We'll see what we're about to get into. And didn't realize the camera might be a little low on battery. So if anything, we'll do a part 1 and a part 2. Fuck it. Let's get right into it.
24.
What's the most challenging thing about dating 24-year-old men?
They don't have any money. They don't. No aspirations, no money, and no will to provide.
So you're not attracted to men without money?
It's really hard to date and do things. Yeah, I agree. Nails, hair, drinks, stuff like that.
So it's a man's job to pay for your nails and your hair?
Yes, just like it's my job to look like this. That's right.
That is not it. Just looking like that is gonna get you the nails, the hair, all that. No, hell no. Maybe from some simp, sure. From a real man, you gotta put in some work. You gotta put in some work, baby girl. It's just that simple. It's not that a real man doesn't do those things. A real man does do those things. However, you have to earn that. A real man knows that he's valuable and he doesn't just give that to anyone. Okay, this is for you guys out there. If you're out here just, oh, she looks good, so I'm going to do all this for her. You're simping, brother. You're simping, okay? Simping is an unfair exchange of value. So if you're giving her all these things and in exchange, you get to look at her because she looks good, what about all the other millions of guys that get to see her because she looks good? What are you getting that they're not? Because if you're doing something differently than all the other guys, then she has to be doing something differently as well. Cooking for you, cleaning for you, massaging you, getting you gifts, whatever the case may be. Just showing that she wants you, that she appreciates you. All these things to stand out from the rest, you know?
But I thought women did makeup and their hair and their nails for themselves, not for men.
Yes, but as your woman, you want your woman to look beautiful.
If your woman looks like a bum, that's on you. That's on you.
But let's be honest. If you're already bringing that to the relationship, you know, looking all dolled up and stuff, why do you put that pressure on the man once you get with him?
So when you get us, when you first see us, we look gorgeous, right? You want to maintain that. You don't want us to drop our beautifulness and like, you know what I mean? And not have our nails done and not have our hair done, no makeup, all that good stuff. You have to maintain that.
But what about being a strong, independent woman who doesn't need no man to do anything for them?
Well, your
Did
question.
I ever say that? I never said that. I am not that. I need you.
Your question was about relationships. So if you are in a relationship, then you need.
So if we were dating from the jump, you'd expect me to start paying for your hair and your nails?
From the jump. From the jump.
Delusional.
How much would I be spending?
It depends on each girl.
Okay.
But
You
like
and
for
you.
me,
Women say they want this to see which one of you simp motherfuckers is really going to do this shit. Because for the right man, she doesn't need anything from him. As long as he's fucking her right and he has a chokehold on her mind, he's going to be in that. He doesn't need to do all these things that she's listing off. This is just something that women say to see who the sucker is going to be that's going to do it all. To see which one of you guys are going to fall for it. Like women say a bunch of things. Women say, I want a guy who you know, spends more time with me. The moment you start spending more time with her, she starts losing attraction. She's like, what, this guy's not focused on his mission. He's not focused on his purpose. He's telling his friends, hey, listen, I'm actually not going to go out tonight. Like, let's just say you guys are planning something out. She says, babe, I want to spend time with you. You're like, oh, but I'm going out with the boys. But I want to spend time with you. I miss you. Oh, okay, well, I guess I'll tell him, hey, guys, listen. And now she's going to start losing attraction for you because she's going to say, oh, shit, that's just how I feel. But that's not reality of what I want. But which one of you suckers is going to fall for this?
this guy's a loser right here.
And what the fuck is wrong with this woman? But anyways, this is not to say that you can't reward your woman. If a woman is following your program, she respects you, she's doing all these things for you and showing you that she is a good woman for you, then there's nothing wrong with rewarding her. Reward a woman for her positive behavior. If she's behaving positively, then you also reward her positively. If she's acting in a way that is negative and disrespectful, then you reduce your attention. You take your attention back. It's that simple. Negative behavior gets negative reinforcement. Positive behavior gets positive reinforcement.
What for you?
Sorry, just trying to get a picture.
It's okay.
Nope, it's recording. Sorry, that was a joke. Sorry. All right. Okay, so nails and toes.
A cool 500 a week.
Whoa, hold on. Does she still have the tags on?
Okay, so nails and toes.
Damn, that's why she needs all these requirements. She got the tag on the socks. You already know she's about to return them. Damn, I see why.
A cool 500 a week. Easy. Like, if you don't have that, it's never gonna work out.
He's not laughing. Nails and toes, 200, and then hair, salon, makeup, maintenance, all that good stuff. Highlight.
So the man pays for all your hair and your makeup and stuff. What does he get in return?
Me.
Me looking good for you. You can walk around with me.
We are trophies.
What's your age?
My what?
Age.
My goodness, the BBL. You look up BBL on Google and this woman pops up.
25.
Nationality.
Mexico.
If I wanted to take you on a first date, would Cheesecake Factory work?
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not.
What would be an absolute deal breaker?
Nothing really. I mean,
Bro, don't fall for this trap that, people have said nowadays that you have to spend a whole bunch on dates, right? If you want to go somewhere nice and you want to reward a woman who is on your program, like I said, take her out somewhere nice, totally fine. But the reality is, for a first date, for a second date, it's all about the vibe. You can spend $200, $300 on a super nice date. On the dinner date, the vibe is completely off. It's awkward. It feels all uncomfortable, and you just wasted the money for no reason. As opposed to you going to go get some ice cream or getting something that's not extremely expensive. You guys both get something and you guys, chill. You guys vibe. You guys go back to your place or you do whatever it may be. And the date goes really good. You spent way less money than the other guy and she's way more in love with you because of the vibe. It's not about how much money you spend. It's about how you make her feel. Because the money's not what's going to keep her. The money will keep a gold digger, but the money, what it's going to do is simply, you think it's going to make her like you, but what's going to make her like you is how you make her feel. How she leaves that date thinking about you. If you spend $300, $400, women do not care about that. If she leaves the date and she doesn't remember you, whatever, that's it. You just lost that money. If she leaves the date and she's thinking about you and she's thinking about why hasn't he texted me back yet? I wonder who he's talking to. Am I the only girl he's going out on dates with? What if he's dating someone else right now? Why hasn't he hit me up to set another date? When she starts questioning these things in her head, now she's thinking about you. Now she's getting involved and you're getting yourself wrapped up in her mind. As opposed to the guy who thinks he has spent a bunch of money.
just going on a car, cruising around, that's fine with me. That's just me, honestly. Like, I don't mind. I don't need to be.
One of the main things, I just thought about this, and I was going to say this earlier, but I forgot. One of the main things that will make a woman not be able to forget you, it's not the money, it's the planning. Showing that you are a good leader, that you can plan, will make a woman go crazy over you. So let's just say you're on a budget, right? Let's just say you're not trying to spend $200, $100 on a date. Let's just say you're on a budget, right? I'm going to give you how you can make a perfect date, right? And this doesn't cost too much, but it's the thought and it's the planning behind it that makes her attracted to you. You go, you get an ice cream, right? Or a milkshake, whatever the case may be. And then you go to a park next to a river. You set a blanket. You guys just relax there. And then you pick out a movie. Like you're picking things out so that when she comes on the date with you, she says, "What are we going to do today?" "Don't worry. I got you. Just sit there, look pretty, and I got us." And that's it. And then the whole day you're going through things. Even though you're not spending crazy amounts of money, you're doing things. You're like, "Okay, we're going to go here. Okay, what are we about to do now? All right, we're going to go here. What about now? We're going to go here." The whole time she's just following you. That will make a woman go crazy, simply just being next to a guy who can plan, who can go through everything without having to ask her all the time. "So, what are you going to do? So, what kind of restaurant do you want? So, you want to go get your nails done?" That guy's not going to stay in her mind. It's the guy who can plan, who can make her feel some type of way.
Be taken to an expensive place, like none of that matters to me. A real woman doesn't care about that.
A real woman doesn't care about money.
Yes.
So why do
What I look for is not money, it's loyalty and, respect more than anything.
but so many women now in 2023 say $500 minimum.
I've always say this, there's men that are cheaters, there's men that look for specific things in women, like there's women like that as well. There's women that just are with certain men for money, for certain things, and that doesn't mean that every man or every woman is the same. You just gotta find the right one.
So how much would you want a 25-year-old man to make if you were to date him?
I mean, as long as he's working on himself, that's what matters.
Let me show you why I stopped.
That is what matters at the end of the day, because basically, for those of you guys who think that it's looks, money, status, looks, money, status, looks, money, status, right? I wonder what's going on here. Is this like a Halloween party or some shit? Looks, money, status. Listen, bro. It's not about looks, money, status. You can have no status. You can have no money, right? Whatever the case may be. But if you are someone who has the traits of someone who is going to be successful, and you can tell you are actively putting in action to better yourself, to get to the next level, you're grinding, you're a man who keeps his word, you're a man who motivates himself to get up and get after it every single day. If you have these traits, a woman will be attracted to you. And I'm not saying that every single woman, right? Because there is some women who are strictly about the money. There is some women who, they have so many guys, they have millions of followers. And if they have all these guys, unless you really meet that attraction for her, she's gonna go for, the top of the top when it comes to money and finances. If she has everything that she can pick, she's going to go for that. But for the majority of women, even the women who think that their type is someone like that, when they see you and you're on the come up, you're someone who hustles hard, and you might not be where she thinks, okay, this is for women make rules for some guys, but break rules for others. So if you're that guy, guess what? You're going to be in that straight up.
I'm 21. 21.
What are the biggest red flags in 21-year-old men?
I would say when they say that they like everybody else, like you not like everybody else. If you really him.
What the? That fucking accent threw me off for real. She does not look like she's about to talk like that. Like, look at her. She looks like she's about to be very demure. She sound like she ratchet.
That they like everybody else, like you not like everybody else. If you really him, be him. You don't gotta show that shit. You ain't gotta explain nothing. If you really him, be him. It's gonna show regardless.
If a guy
Be him. You gonna show that shit regardless. I don't even know what the fuck she just said. Let's see. What'd she say?
It's like you not like everybody.
What was even the question?
What are the biggest red flags in 21-year-old men?
if you gonna be him regardless. That's the red flag. I don't get it. What's going on?
I would say when they say that they like everybody else, like you not like everybody else. If you really him, be him. You don't gotta show that shit. You ain't.
Okay. I think I know what she's saying. Like when a guy says, "I'm not like all those other guys," he's exactly like those other guys. Ladies, for you ladies who are commenting, make something about men. Okay, I'll go ahead and dive deep into it. When a man tells you he's not like all the other guys, 9 times out of 10, he is. Unless he is me. If he is me, then shit. I'm speaking the truth, okay? I ain't like these other motherfuckers. But 9 times out of 10, guys are going to say that shit. And that's why, free game for the women, okay? As a woman, when you give away everything that you're looking for in a relationship, right? Let's just say I wouldn't do this because I don't really give a fuck that much. I don't need the pussy that bad to fucking lie to you about my intentions. I would just simply make it straight up what my intentions are. And either, she's with it or not. But at the end of the day, guys, they want what's in between your legs so bad. And they're willing to tell you anything for it. So one of the keys of power is to always say less than necessary. Because when you say a lot, now the other person has information to manipulate their side of the story to fit your narrative. So let's just say you go out on a date and listen, most guys, if they're like me, they're going to let the woman talk, because when a woman talks about herself, she's going to end up liking you, because women and people in general just like to talk about themselves. But when you start telling all the things that you're looking for, you might run into some guys who will tell you everything you want to hear. They'll tell you, oh yeah, that's actually exactly, what I'm doing. They will fit everything of their personality to fit what it is that you told them. And that's why, even as men need to know this too. Because as a man, you might say, I'm looking for a woman who does this. A woman who is non-promiscuous and doesn't have a past. And then you don't really get to know who she really is, because now she thinks you're going to judge her. So instead of just letting her talk, now she's going to fit, what you're looking for. Oh yeah, I have 2 bodies. And that's about it. Yeah, I don't really party. Whole time she was clubbing back in her day. She was getting trains ran on her. But you said exactly what you wanted. So now she's going to fit into that by trying to manipulate. It's the same thing with guys. So that's a little bit of game for guys and girls.
Can I explain nothing? If you really him, be him.
Be him.
Regardless.
If a guy is cool, he's not going to say, hey, I'm cool.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, show. Don't tell. When you are someone who is trying too hard to tell a woman what you do, you're trying to show yourself, validate yourself through your words. In her mind, she thinks you're trying too hard. It's better to show her than to tell her. Instead of telling her all these things about yourself, show her. You don't have to talk so much. The less you talk, the more mysterious you seem. And it's good to have some mystery in seduction. But when you're over here trying to, it almost seems like you're trying to compensate for something. You ever seen those guys that try to compensate for their lack of confidence in many ways? You can just tell. You can see it from a mile away. You're like, this motherfucker is not confident. He's not genuinely confident. He just has to say all this shit to overcompensate for the lack of confidence. So guys, show, don't tell.
No, yeah, facts. Yeah.
Facts.
Okay. How about you?
If he's way too extremely uncomfortably close with his mother. Not like a good little mother-son relationship, like a way too close. Like, why do you want to fuck your mom that bad?
Why do I feel like the chick in the fucking panties? I feel like she don't even talk like that. I feel like that shit is just a front.
Wait, you've been with guys like that before?
Oh, yes, I have.
A mama's boy is a red flag. A red flag.
Red flag is fuck.
Fellas, is it an ick to love your mother? What the fuck?
What are some of the things that happen between him and his mom?
Why do you want to suck my tits that badly?
What? Huh? Sucking tits now has to do with your mother? What the fuck is going on?
Like, why is it in a baby boy ass type of way? You know what I mean?
That's how he was treating her?
Treating me.
Treating you?
Yeah.
But you don't like when a man wants intimacy?
This is what I be telling you guys. Listen, there's nothing wrong with sucking a bitch's titties. Hey, trust me, there's nothing wrong with it. But what I'm trying to tell you, and I'm sure what she's trying to say, I'm sure she's going to explain a little more in the rest of the video. But I'm sure what she's trying to say is, what did she say? She doesn't want to be in a baby boy ass way. Because what she's painting is that the guy's over here sucking on her titties and that's it, right? A woman wants to be roughed up because the masculine is dominant and the feminine is submissive. So when you are simply doing things in a very loving, caring way, you're coming off very submissive. You're not giving her that dominant energy that she wants. She wants to be thrown on the bed. She wants to be choked consensually, right? She wants to be spit on and all these things, okay? And I go more in depth about this on the Patreon. So if you want unedited, exclusive content on the Patreon, check me out. I give all the raw, uncensored footage. So, yeah, a woman wants to be dominated, okay? And once again, I'll say it consensually. For those of you guys who don't, listen consensually, of course. But as she's saying, it seems like she didn't like the guy to be all nice and caressing, because guys do this. When they first meet a woman, they're all dominant and all that. But then when they get into a relationship, they think it's all love and sweetness. No, she's still a woman. She still has the same desires. You still got to treat her like you would treat any other woman. Okay. And occasionally, if you're in a relationship, you throw in some love making nights because it has to balance out, right?
Intimacy from you?
Go ahead and suck my tits. I would love for you to suck my tits. You're my boyfriend, but like, not in a baby boy ass. Like, I want to suck my mother's tits ass way. That's like fucking gross.
Type shit.
See, what did I say? There's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But it's about, learning how to be a dominant man in the bedroom. And if you're not a dominant man in general, the bedroom is the one place that you can actually put that into action. Because it's just you and her one-on-one.
Yeah, no one wants to mama's milk. Like, what's wrong with you? Go to therapy.
Go to therapy.
What I really appreciate about the Google Career Certificate.
You been friends?
Shit, what, like a year?
Like a year.
He's in the friend zone?
How long you been friends?
Shit, what, like a year?
Like a year, a little over a year.
If not, I don't know.
Okay. Within that time period, have you ever thought about him as your future man?
No.
Damn, bro. Smiling away the pain. No! Imagine you're giving your woman all of your attention. And deep down in your mind, you want to hit that. Deep down in your mind, no matter what you say, no matter if you say, no, I would never. Deep down in your mind, you're thinking about her bent over and you being in her guts. Let's stop the cap. Let's stop the bullshit, okay? You're thinking about that. You're thinking about her bent over in doggy style and you clapping them cheeks from behind. Keep it a bean, okay? It's the truth. So imagine deep down in your mind, that's what you want. And you sit here, you give this woman all your attention in hopes that one day she will finally just wake up out of her slumber after fucking 500 guys and say, buddy, come here. Come here. I want you. Come here. Now. And you're like, finally, God, thank you. You've given me a chance. You've finally given me a chance. And then this woman's over here. No. Ha, ha, ha. That's like the ultimate cuckery. Look at this. That's why he's wearing this prison suit. Because he's cucked. He's cuffed. He's her cuck. Bro, as a man, I don't know about you guys, but I can't speak for all you guys, right? Because some of you guys might have time to waste. But as a man who is on a mission, you don't have time to waste. I would never waste my time with a woman who I want to smash and I'm over here waiting in the friend zone. No, I've always made my intentions clear from the very start. And if after 2 or 3 dates, I see that the intention is not reciprocated, no problem. I'm out of there. And you even see it beforehand through text, through FaceTime. So I don't have time to waste. Couple dates should be good enough. You can set the intention. If she's not aligned with what you're trying to do, then get her out of there. No problem. Go on to the next. There's so many women out here. I understand some guys, they want to play the long game. But you're really just wasting your time, bro.
Even vice versa, not even like that. She looked.
Vice versa. Come on, bruh. Stop the cap.
No.
Yo, you see how he waited? Peep this. Peep the body language. He said, no, after she said that. Almost like to protect his ego. If she would have said yes, he would have said yes. But she said no, so he's like, shit, I don't want to seem like the loser who's chasing her. No, me neither.
Have you ever thought about him as your future man?
No.
No.
Even vice versa, not even like that.
Vice versa. Yeah. I don't think about me, getting in them guts. Stop the cap.
She a little too crazy for me, so I don't know.
Jerry.
She's a little too crazy. So you're telling me if her crazy ass calls you up on FaceTime and she's wearing no clothes, you wouldn't hit that? Stop the cap.
So there's no circumstance where you'd ever give him a chance or, let him hit?
Let him, girl, that's not a nice thing to say. Let him hit. That's disrespectful.
Why do you feel that way?
Because we good friends.
Yeah, that's...
Never would I ever smash this cook right here. Yo, that's crazy. How can you sit there? How can you sit there as a man and take this? I would need to get my get back. Like I need to fuck her friend or something to get back for all these years that I just wasted. Would you ever let him hit? That's disrespectful. Damn. Is that bad? She doesn't sense any dominance in you, bro. She's like, this guy has no dominance. Why would I want this man to sleep with me? Think about this. For those of you guys who are in the friend zone, think about this. Why would she want you to sleep? Why would she want to sleep with you? You are so passive. You don't have any dominance in you. And what do I say always? Women want to be dominated in the bedroom. You're so passive that you can't even be assertive enough to say your intentions clearly. This is what I want. Why don't guys do it? Because they're not assertive enough and they are afraid of what might happen if they don't get what they want. But what if she says no? Then I'm going to feel embarrassed. Then I'm going to feel sad. You have no assertiveness. You have no dominance. So why would she ever see you, a man who cannot take a risk, a man who cannot make a decision, a man who cannot just say it how it is and say, this is what I want. If you right now are in the friend zone and you want to get out of it, this is the only way. I'm not saying, listen, I've never been in the friend zone, so I can't tell you exactly. But the best way would simply just be to say your intentions right then and there. That's it. Listen, these are my intentions. I've really thought about you for a while now, and this is what I want from us. I don't want to be your friend anymore. And that's it. You finally show some balls for once. For once in your life, she will finally see you have some balls. And she will finally see that if she says no, you say, okay, no problem. And you walk away. And even that might make her later down the line be like, damn, he walked away. He told me what he wanted. And he walked away. So at the end of the day, when you first meet a woman, the very first thing you should do is stop pussyfooting around. Stop wasting time and let her know, hey, listen, So blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to tell you the script, but basically tell her you're interested in her and you would like to take her on a date. What does a date mean? A date does not mean to be friends. A date means we're going to date and then we're going to fuck. Okay?
It's icky to say, like, yeah, we're friends. It's icky to say, like,
She's a homie. She's a homie.
yeah.
She's a homie.
Saying let him hit is not very nice.
But be honest with me. What is it about him that
She doesn't want to say it because then she's going to lose the fucking the free attention. Is bro mate guarding over here? A mate guarding someone who's not even his mate?
But be honest with me. What is it about him that makes you not attracted to him the way you would?
Damn. You're sitting here as a man while another man is interviewing the chick that you want to smash while he's asking her, what about this guy does not make him attractive? What about this guy is so unattractive? What about this cuck is so unattractive? How can you stand there as a man and just take this shit, man? I don't get it. I don't get the mind of a simp. I don't understand it.
Be attracted to another guy.
What the fuck kind of question is that?
What do you ask? What do you ask?
He said like, what? He said, what do you not like about it, basically?
That's a valid question. That's a valid question.
That's a valid question. Please tell me so I can change it. She doesn't like that you're not assertive enough to state your intentions like a man. You're a fucking big ass man. From what I can see, you're probably over 6 foot tall, but you still have no balls. You have no balls to just tell her what it is that you want. How can she respect that? If you're a man who is literally so much bigger than her, you could kill her with your bare hands. But you're so afraid mentally of what she might say that you're willing to stay in the friend zone for over a year. How can she be attracted to that? Think about that. A man is not all about how big he is, right? It's about his mind. So if you're a short guy like this guy back here, this guy, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't think he would hit. But let's just say a guy this short with the proper mindset, he could probably rough her up better than this guy.
That's a valid question. But no, that's for
She's just trying to dodge the question.
another time. Appreciate the questions, my guy.
Oh shit, he's trying to cut it off real quick. Look at that. Bro ain't even trying to dap him up. He's like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? They're both getting uncomfortable. He's like, fuck, you're fucking up my shit, bro. This is my my best friend that one day after 20 years I'm finally gonna get to smash. Don't mess this up for me, buddy. Don't mess it up for me. This is a year in. I have 25 more years to go. Don't mess it up for me now. Let's end this interview now.
But no, that's for another time. Appreciate the questions, my guy. We got to get out of here.
Yeah,
we got to get out of here.
really do.
Appreciate it.
We gotta get out of here. Appreciate it. Damn. Sim.
Shout out the channel. This guy's been running it down in Austin since I don't know when.
Even bro doesn't respect him. He didn't even dap him up. He didn't even do the disrespectful way of dapping someone up with the left hand. He did it with the back. He's like, yo, how can you respect this? See, when you are a simp, men don't respect you, women don't respect you, and you don't respect yourself. And that's the reason why nobody respects you. Because if you respected yourself, everyone will respect you. I respect myself, so when I walk into places, women respect me and men respect me. It's the same thing with you. If you respect yourself, people will respect you.
But no, that's for another time. Appreciate the questions, my guy.
Look at that.
We got to get out of here.
Fucking rubbing on the back of a grown man's hand. What kind of shit is that? Appreciate it, man. Yo.
We got to get out of here. Appreciate it. Shout out the channel. This guy's been running it down in Austin since
This how she be getting him.
I don't know when. Hey, have a good time.
So, but seriously though, like, why wouldn't you give him a chance if you've known each other that long?
Bye.
Damn, she don't want to say it. But I already told you exactly what she was thinking. I'll tell you 100%. That's the facts. Because the dude it's not like he's extremely hideous. Like, I'm not saying the dude is attractive either, but he's not extremely hideous. So it's like, what would be stopping? He's tall. He seems like he has some muscle on him. He's not looking like the hunchback of Notre Dame. The dude could probably pull her in another life, or maybe even in this one, if he just fixed his mindset and stopped having the mindset of a simp, of a weak man.
Should spend. Let's say I was gonna take you out on a date. What's the most I should spend?
The most you should spend? The limit is endless. The possibilities are endless. There is no limit.
So I could drop $1,500 if I wanted to.
If you wanted to, yes.
I would prefer, yeah.
No, why is that your preference?
Oh, you did say you'd prefer.
I like expensive things. Let's go on a helicopter ride. Let's get in a private jet. Yeah.
But you don't think
For some trash, pussy, and some mediocre head.
that it's kind of off for a man to be investing that much up front just to get to know somebody?
Okay, so if he has it and that's nothing to him,
Exactly, that is true. I'll give her that. That's the first valid point she has. It's all relative. If you're someone who is not balling out of control, it's relative to what you can do. But let's just say you're a multi-millionaire, $500 on a date. They probably spend what, like $2,000 on a dinner or some shit. So it's different levels to the game. It's all relative. I'm not talking for guys who are multi-millionaires. And even then, you could still do it to make sure that the woman is truly attracted to you and not just the money. But also, it's not really, nothing for a multi-millionaire to spend $500 on a date. And it could even play in his advantage to give a woman an experience that she's never had before. But then again, the basis is what? The basis is physical attraction, emotional connection, sexual tension. Okay?
he'll do it. If he doesn't have it, and it's like breaking the bank, and it's drained all his savings, then that's really sad. So you should not do that then.
You're not for me, yeah.
What's the minimum?
What would you do on a first date?
Ice cream.
Ice cream, straight up.
Nah.
On a first date?
I won't even link with you.
On a first date? Yeah, bitch, I don't even know you. For all I know, you're annoying as fuck. For all I know, you're extremely boring. For all I know, all you talk about is your ex and how many willies you take a week. Oh yeah, I just went on a date with this guy and this guy and this guy, and now I'm over here looking goofy, paying $500, $600 on a date with a woman that I don't even know. That's the mindset of a simp. A real man is not thinking of, I need to spend a lot so I can impress her and hopefully she'll like me and hopefully I can keep her. No. A real man is confident in himself. A real man loves and respects himself. And a real man knows I have value. So if she thinks she's too valuable for me, she can keep it pushing because I have value and I'm trying to see what kind of value you have. Just because you look pretty that's not all that. What kind of value do you have? Are you someone who is nice to be around? Are you someone who's a headache? Someone who is just bad energy? Let me see what you have to offer as well. Let's get to know each other. Someone who trusts in his abilities as a man with his charisma to get a woman to, give him all of her. And I don't mean just the pussy, all of her, mentally, everything. So when you're the type of man who can hold his own, you're not worried about spending a lot to impress her and hopefully keep her. That's the mindset of a simp. I gotta go here soon, but I'm gonna wrap it up.
Ice cream?
First date?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Like
a nice steakhouse?
dinner.
Yeah, like come on.
Like
But you don't think a woman has to earn dinner?
What am I, a dog earning food? Come on.
the man is trying to prove himself to me.
A dog earning food from a man that you do not know. It's not a dog earning food. You're talking about earning food from a man that you do not know, that does not know you.
I'm not proving myself to a man.
But why should a man spend his life earning and working for all his money just to spend $1,500 on you?
Oh, go ahead. He wants your answer.
Straight up, a man has to get up every day, put his feelings to the side. He can be tired as fuck. The bills got to be paid. Money's got to be made. You got to put on that stress and have a higher stress tolerance because you got to keep pushing to get to the next level. You're putting your time, not just your time, but your life. Because time is not just time. If you have 100 years and you're spending 2, 3, 4, 5 years working, building your business, you're not just spending your time. You are spending your life. Once that's gone, that's gone. So you're telling me I'm going to spend my life working to make this thing called money, and I'm just going to spend it on you to impress you? What the fuck? Oh, he has to do that. A man has to go spend his life on what it is that he does to impress you. Come on, guys. And the only reason why this is possible is because some of you guys make it possible. The simp makes this possible. But, you know, that's just the way the world works. Some guys are just going to have a weak mindset and try to prove themselves to a woman because they see her on a pedestal. And then there's the guys who women go after them. They pursue them. And deep down inside, these women want men like that. But what happens is they're throwing out the bait. They're trying to see what guy bites the hook.
My answer, $1,500 on me. Why?
Because you look like this. Why else?
Because I'm worth it. Point blank, period. End of story.
But arguably, you don't think there are better looking women out there who expect less from men?
And that's their problem.
Thank you not so us.
Much.
It's not us.
It. Thank you.
If you've been getting scam texts like these, it was me. I said that probably means your date has been leaked. And
Do you think most men prefer women who are all natural or who have work done?
Everyone has different flavors. You know, it's whatever you like.
Natural.
But what do you think most men look at, based on your own experience?
Me personally, a lot of men
Look at the BBL and the fake tits and the lip injection.
have hit me up a lot after my surgeries. But that's not the kind of attention I want, honestly. At first it was fun and everything, but over the time
Eventually, she starts feeling like a sex object.
it gets really annoying.
Is it?
Because they want the wrong kind of things. So that's not what I want. That's not the reason why I did it.
Why'd you do it?
I did it for myself.
Because she was insecure. That's why you guys can't be so scared to go talk to women. Because the whole reason why they put on makeup, they get BBLs, they get lip fillers, they get facelifts, they get their titties done, they get push-up bras, all these things, because they're insecure. They're riddled with insecurities. So they need a confident man. So if you're nervous, if you're insecure as a man, how do you think you're going to pull a woman? How do you think you're going to get a woman to be interested in you? She looks at you as her equal. She wants a man who she can look up to and say, this is a confident man. This is a man who I can follow. This is a real leader. This guy can lead us to the right place. Because a woman is lost with all her insecurities. She doesn't know where to go. She needs the leadership of a man.
Not for anyone, for myself.
But do you feel like if you didn't do it, that you wouldn't be getting as much attention as you do now?
I mean, maybe
Yes.
not as much, but, you know, men are men.
I get you. So you feel more desired now that you've done some stuff as before in the past?
Yes.
You think men want women who dress provocatively or modestly?
Absolutely not. I think
Men want women who dress provocatively to fuck. Just to fuck. Men want women who dress modestly. Okay, that's a woman who I can potentially get into a relationship with. Gotta get to know her still, but that's a more potential prospect. This lady over here, that's a fuck. But I ain't getting into a relationship with a woman like that. Because what does it tell you? She wants male attention so bad. So when you get into a relationship with her, she still has that inside of her of wanting male attention really bad. We all want attention at the end of the day to a certain extent, right? You want to look good for the opposite gender or whatever. But at the end of the day, there's different levels. There's a woman who will be going above and beyond to try to get guys to look at her. That's not the type of woman you want to get into a relationship with.
Want women who dress modestly because they look for a girl who respects herself and that wouldn't put herself out there in a disrespectful way. And I don't mean that in any type of disrespectful way against women. I think a woman should dress however the fuck she wants to dress. Fuck whatever a man says. But I think if I was a man and looking from a man's perspective, they're looking for a woman who dressed more in a conservative way.
I was about to say, your friend right next to you, you're not really describing her. You trying to throw some shots at her?
You?
An outfit is never the answer, but I feel like if you want a traditional man, be a traditional woman. Amen.
Exactly.
So is that the biggest struggle that most men face?
A lot of women who like, you know, go out, show their ass, all that shit. If you want a traditional man, you have to be a traditional woman.
Are you looking for a traditional man?
I'm not looking for nobody. I got a mission, and that's music. I'm a musician artist, so that's my mission in life.
I'm a musician artist. I don't even know if
Like,
that's
I'm
how
not-
you say it.
Not looking for nobody. No love.
But do you feel like, as a woman, you know, being so solely focused on your...
You caught what she said though. She's not looking for love. She just wants dick. What that motherfucker Zeb say? These hoes want dick in mouth.
Like, as a woman, you know, being so solely focused on your purpose in life makes you less feminine?
Not at all. I feel like you define who you are, and if anybody wants to tell you who you are, then they're the problem. Never listen to nobody who tells you who you are.
Femininity.
You are who you are.
Femininity is your own definition of your femininity.
But if a man were to come into your life, would you be willing to play...
Those are masculine traits though. She said she's not looking for love, which means she's emotionally detached because she's been ran through several times and got her heart broken. Maybe she got cheated on. So she eventually closed her heart up and started, you know, dressing provocatively and just focusing on herself. This is how women turn out like this. They get cheated on, they get played several times, and it's the same vice versa for men too. But, you know, all these things happen, and now the only way that they can protect themselves from getting their feelings hurt is to adopt the mindset of a man. Because a man naturally is not going to be as emotionally available. A man naturally is not going to get too emotionally attached. Women do. Women are very emotional people. Women are very emotional human beings. So when a woman goes against that, then guess what? She's adopting masculine traits. It's not natural. She's adopting that into her life. So it can be a protective mechanism. And then on top of that, focus on my purpose, my purpose. Women biologically don't focus on going out to hunt. Biologically, women focus on nurturing their kids. That's why they're more emotional. That's why they get periods. That's why all these things happen. Biologically, they are naturally hardwired to take care of children, to be very nurturing. So when a woman focuses on her purpose, on her you know, career. I don't want love. Emotionally detached, she's picking up these masculine traits along the way. So yes, it is masculine.
You know, put that to the side and then support him.
He's worth my time.
If
This is not the type of woman who you want to take seriously at all. Because this woman will be bucking on everything that you say. She'll try to give you attitude. You know, she won't be submissive. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can make this woman submissive at the end of the day. But I wouldn't want to go through that headache. I wouldn't want to go through the headache of trying to fight with a woman all the time, mentally, and arguing and all this stuff. No, hell no. Either you're down to follow the program or you're not.
If he respects who I am as a person and a human being and a woman, everything in one, then it is good. It is good.
What do you look for in a guy at 30?
6 feet tall, but the main reason is because I like to ride on shoulders, and I'm 5 feet tall, and I also like to put people on my shoulders, and I think we could potentially, like, not rob a bank.
That's it for today, guys. I just lost some brain cells listening to that. All right, guys. Peace out. It's your boy. Go ahead and drop a like down below. Let me know what you guys think. Am I crazy? Do I hate women? Ladies, did I give y'all some good advice on the mans? Let me know down below. I'm gonna try and get you one of those men's reaction videos, but it's not like the videos exactly say Desirable Truth Men's Edition. So we'll see. Peace out, guys. Love y'all. Leave a like.